Hello folks, welcome back to our little hydrogen problem in episode 5 of our Oxygen Not Included Let's Play. Yeah, everything's going a bit flaky and weird. There are two problems at the moment. One of them is the whole overloading lights situation, the overloading grid, and also the fact that everywhere is now hydrogen. I've been looking around the place and discovered the electrolyzers give out hydrogen, and possibly something else, I'm not quite sure. So what I'm going to do is, I'm hoping the gas is going to go up here and we can pump it out somewhere. But long term, I want to actually deliver it to a hydrogen generator to improve our power. And first of all, we really need to actually get our research done. We're still researching... what we're researching? Insulation, which should give us... Huh, hang on. What am I missing? Power transfer... oh god! That's what I should be researching. Insulation. I completely forgot about advanced power regulation, which is what gives us heavy wattage power lines, which is what we need to stop things overloading. We'll definitely need that in time for the hydrogen generator. Oh, no wire connected. What's going on here? Ah, no, quite straightforward. As soon as this actually starts working, it'll produce even more bloody hydrogen. So is there another? I've actually got two of those things. Electrolyzers. I say there's a lot of bloody hydrogen up here. Where's it coming from? Maybe something here's giving it up, because maybe things are going up there. Let's have a look. Power supply. Natural gas generator. Does not. Gives out piss and carbon dioxide. What else have we got here? I mean, what is that? Oh, that's the gas pump. Fertilizer maker. What about you? Fertilizer maker. No, you give out natural gas, which is good. Somewhere... more hydrogen is coming in from... oh, hang on, there's another electrolyzer just there. Ah. Right, that's the one. That's the problem. We're producing hydrogen from here. Occasionally. So it's presumably popping up the colony and going up there. There's so much oxygen here that it's not affecting it. But it is getting horribly towards... oh god, it's going all pink. Well... I have prioritised digging out all this, but they're not really doing much about it at the moment. Probably because the ladder will need prioritising as well, otherwise they're not going to get up there. Hang on, didn't actually choose that. I don't know why. Well, those walls are completely unnecessary now, because for some reason I was thinking the hydrogen was coming from the walls. Of course it wasn't. That's a silly idea. Could do with another ladder up here somewhere, really. Well, maybe. Nah, forget it. Right, so come on, Arcade Bucky Boo. Oh, you've lost interest. Okay, slow and steady, you do it. You win the race. God, she's in an area where it's absolutely full of nasties. Look, it's just hydrogen. And also cold. Or hot, or something. I think it was cold. What temperature is it here? It's 31 degrees. Huh. Yeah, so she needs to cool down a bit. So if I need to dig out more colony, but also, in the short term, I can get the hydrogen to go up here, instead of down here. But yes, I will definitely be needing more ways of getting rid of the hydrogen. I'm not sure if the pump should be there, really. Well, if the air scrubber is there, the hydrogen is gonna... This is where you start to realise that things aren't as well planned as you expect, and you have to improvise, I guess. Carbon dioxide. Those terrariums don't seem to be that needed at the moment. I'm wondering whether they should retire them. We'll see. For now, I just really need to sort out the hydrogen. I mean, oh you're so tough is not having a good time over there. You need to move. Move. Looks like you're having a shit. Oh, go on, go. It's also polluted oxygen, but hopefully the air deodorizer should sort that out. Maybe I should just hope for the best with this strategy. Still don't know whether I should put the gas pump there. Because I'll have to have a filter. I can filter out the hydrogen and take that to a power station. I mean, it is all hydrogen up here, isn't it? But by the time I've dug this out, this is going to be pretty much useless. So yes, I will cancel that. And we'll put it up here, where all the hydrogen is collecting. In fact, let's make it so it doesn't do that. So it will kind of pool up here. And maybe I should do a kind of a... maybe I should stop it. Maybe this can be purely the hydrogen area. And that can be done later. In the meantime, Bob the Constrilder is running away from the gas, unsurprisingly. The good thing is, most things are ticking along nicely at the moment. Although we do need a bit more oxygen. But that should come as we get rid of the hydrogen, and hopefully our oxygen-producing machine should actually start producing more stuff. There's the air scrubber. There's the electrolyzer producing nothing at all, because we're at max gas pressure. We do actually need to start taking stuff out of the air to replace it with oxygen. I think that's the thing. Ah, here we go. Meanwhile, things are coming along nicely here. Everyone's at it. Although, oh, you're an artist and Cart Cunk Rote Cook are busy doing the power supplies. Anyone doing any research? Huh. Nobody's doing research these days. Let's have a look. Where is the research? I've just started playing in RimWorld again, so I've got to get my head around the fact that this is the same but different. So Bob the Constrilder is the research person. But where is Bob? Oh yeah, because if we prioritise things, that's going to take priority inevitably. Oh, of course, we're farming over here, aren't we? I wonder if we should actually be building more food or creating more food. What's in there? Oh, it's the fridge. We've got loads of stuff. We've got quite a bit of food in there. We've got mush fry for days. And some meal lice as well. Maybe we should do another a cooking station. Just a little unfortunate that I've crammed everything. I thought I'd built quite an expansive colony, and then suddenly everything now feels crammed in. How much oxygen? I mean, this is producing oxygen all over the place. I'm wondering whether I should move this somewhere else, and then we can fit in another cook station. And then we can produce... Well, what's that? What's this producing? That's the research... Oh, that's the research station! That's the cooking station. God damn it, I'm getting confused. So that's producing mush fry. Oh, it wasn't producing... It wasn't doing anything. Oh, no, ignore me. Yes, it's doing it. It's already queued. So that does it out of... Oh, that does it out of the micro... Where's the micro musher? There it is. And that just... Yeah, that's crap, isn't it? It's not. It's the mealworm that can be turned into... Hang on, it'd have to be done there. Oh yeah, the meal lice gets turned into lice loaf, and then you can do that. So it's a whole chain. So maybe I'd have to do another micro musher as well, so I'd have to keep on swapping between them. Oh, why did I put the food stuff here? Because it's really to the kitchen, I guess. I'm wondering whether I should move the food stuff up here. Because that's a good place, and then we can spread out a bit, and we also have the food things here. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, the research is finally happening, thank God. Okay, let's do the hydrogen power station. We probably have actually too much power at the moment. So first of all, we actually need the pump. Right, this is going to be a whole thing again. Right, plumbing. We need the gas pump. So we need all the hydrogen to kind of... we'll do it there, I think. Oh, research complete. Finally, we've done the... right, that's gold amalgam, we're doing that. Yes, we've done that. So research, just flip over to... Back to, what was it we were doing? Insulation? And now in theory, we should be... Well, in actual fact, we should be able to do heavy watt wire. Cannot be run through tile. What? Ah. What's that? What good is that then? Hang on. 1,000 watts, 20 kilowatt. So that's a bit peculiar. Also, what's that? That's a bit peculiar. You can't run it through a tile. Ah. Well, how do you do? Well, what do you do with it then? If you can't go anywhere. Let's think. I can't see the point. If you can't put it through walls, it's just ridiculous. Maybe I should go back to what I said previously, and that's separate out the grids. So, like the one power station, the natural gas power station only does this lot. Hang on, let's put that back. These ones kind of do the... Maybe these ones should do the less essential stuff, or well, you know what I mean. Nothing's unessential or inessential. And then the hydrogen one would power anything that's around here. We could probably need some more lights and stuff. Well, I don't know. I think I am going to split the grid and see what happens. Okay, let's deconstruct just gas pipes. I don't know why. Hang on. I'm going to be able to delete it, but it's it disappears when you're trying to do that. That's really annoying. Anyway, it's actually wires, not gas pipes. So I kind of like have to guess where it is. Okay, it's the one under the bog. Anyway, there. I guess. So that means this natural gas will only power this lot of stuff. Uh-oh. This isn't producing any power at the moment, by the looks of it. No power. That's the wrong thing, that's why. Generator idle. Is there no natural gas here, then? I don't think there's enough... Damn it, there's not enough power. This is only providing a tiny bit of power in general. It's a bit... Oh, God, I have to just redo that, then. God damn it. Maybe that's not the solution after all. I don't know. The hydrogen thing should be a bit more efficient. So I'm almost thinking... I don't know, though, because I was thinking... I want to be able to get rid of the natural gas, and this is the best way of doing it. So if that's attached to the grid, it shouldn't be a huge problem. It's just elsewhere where the power grid is going to start to overload. I don't know. I'll be thinking about it. Dr. Piss is wheezing away. It looks like the hydrogen has actually gone up in the air here, which is handy. What's it? Tell me what this is. Oh. It won't do so. Oh, there we go. Hydrogen. Yeah, it's all gone up there. Which is fine, because we need the gas pump, and we also will need, therefore... power transformer, what's that? Protect circuits from overloading by increasing or decreasing the power provided. How does this work? So this is an in and an outie, I guess. Energy from left circuit is provided to right circuit. Well, maybe that's a solution of some kind. Although... how's this going to work? Because it seems like to be a one-way thing. And my grid doesn't really work in that way. My grid's all over the place. Oh, it's such a mess. I thought sure there must be some clever ways of doing things. There's a lot of this power stuff. I'm not quite sure how you'd actually incorporate it into your thing. Atmos switch automates switching power grids on or off based on ambient gas pressure. I can see why you'd do that, I guess. But you'd have had to think about this from the start, otherwise you'd have to start redesigning things. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think we probably do need to prioritise this. Just so we actually have power back here. It's bedtime in the meantime. What's that? Cycle. I have to never bother reading this. Oxygen down, calorie down. Sublimation? Oh dear. Polluted oxygen all over the shop. At least this is a little less hydrogen-y now, just here. But it's simply because it's all gone up there. But yeah, we'll have to sort this out. I'll have to sort out the... Hang on, let's do the gas filter. So, this is going to go into here. Let's put it up there. This is the gas pipe. Gas up to there. So the hydrogen is going to come out there, and everything else is going to come out there. What else is coming up here? There's probably nothing. Maybe some oxygen might do so. So let's kind of like put it down to there. Probably not ideal. And we also need the hydrogen thingamabob. That'll need power, and also the pipe. Gas pipe. Oh. Oh. I've already fucked it. Sod it. Let's just go around like that. God damn it. Planning ahead. Another bloody electrical wire. See, I can't even use a heavy watt wire because it just can't go through that wall there. I think it's very peculiar. There. Now watch everything get overloaded. Thankfully, it seems like these overloaded parts that I occasionally see here and there, they do get repaired eventually. What's that going on there? Insufficient resources. We haven't got any slime. We probably do need to get some then. We're finally building that door. Just as we need to actually go through it to get the slime. There's actually a lot of slime over here. Actually, there's loads of it. We'll make this a big dig job. We've got to be careful because there's a lot of nasty pollution. Oh, that's oxygen. I tell a lie. And there's loads more water here with polluted oxygen, polluted water, all that algae. Well, lots going on now. We've got a problem. Bob the Constrilder is suffocating. She's got herself trapped, or he or she has got herself trapped in this area. Oh, actually, that's no good, is it? We need to go down to all. Deconstruct! There we go. In fact, let's prioritise that. Is that even on prioritise? Hang on. Oh, I've just plugged it up. Hang on. Come on. Oh, I don't know what I'm... Oh, you stopped floating in the air. God damn it. Right, you're gonna suffocate any second. So let's do that. Prioritise building a ladder. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get her out of this. Can you get out? I might be able to. Come on, come on. She's not got much air left. Oh, you got a bit. You managed to get some. You're managing to get a little bit of air. Well done, Bob. In the long term, we'll need to actually dig all this out, won't we? Let's 9 it. Come on, Bob. You're getting your breath back, which is good. Yeah. We know. I just want to. This ladder will. I'll get rid of this ladder shortly. It's just so we can actually get some breath. You won't be able to jump to the ground. Now we can do that, and she should be okay. Although now we've got a bloody great big gap. And let's put the tile back. In fact, let's use the opportunity to bung in a gas permeable tile. Deconstruct that. And that and that. Actually, was that deconstructing? Ah, whatever. There might be some rogue ladder. There we go. Come on. There we go. That should provide little escape routes. Yes. Although now a lot of the hydrogen's going to come up here, isn't it? So maybe. In fact, why don't I just deconstruct this wall? God damn it. There. Just do that because we want the air to be able to go through here. In fact, we'll do that one as well. Right. Right, fine. And there we go. So all the delicious hydrogen can come in here into our pump, which is not built yet, admittedly. And something good will happen, maybe. It's starting to look a little better. There's actually a lot of carbon dioxide falling down here at the moment. Maybe this is a good place to put another scrubber or something. Little terrarium. That's not super urgent though, because no one ever goes in there. There's not much of a room, to be honest. So there we go. Electrical wire being done. And soon our little hydrogen centre will actually pull its weight and probably overload the grid. But this water's starting to deplete. We haven't got any. Have we got any seeds here? Oh, that's sandstone. We still haven't got any thimbleweed seed. And we also probably do need to start getting more food. But at the moment it seems to be okay. I mean, our fridge is fairly full. Just remind myself what actually is in there. Nothing at all. It looks quite full. Meal lice. I think it's the meal lice. Maybe we actually do need to start doing something with that then. I said I was going to move the cooking stuff up here. Okay, let's do that. Let's sort out... Well, I have 2 microbe mushers. Actually, I'm pressing buttons all over the place. How did that come up? Press G. Get rid of it here. And we'll actually make this into a proper place. The mess table's in a stupid bloody place. We'll need this to expand. Oh god. We're going to run out of room again. Oh, it'll mean moving everything. I think that research station... Well, at some point that's actually going to become useless. Because let's have a look at the research thing. We don't have anything else left to research once we've done insulation. Okay, so once that research is done, I'm going to move move it, or maybe just dismantle it completely because we don't need it. And then maybe we'll be able to sort some... Oh no. Hang on. We've got a new person. So we'll need another cart. Are you any good? I mean, I don't actually have to have anyone. Are any of them... Are these useful for anything? Doesn't feel like I'm actually... I'm going to reject for the first time. Yeah. Sorry, lads. No new person for now. Well, I just don't see... I don't think we really need anyone now, because I think things are being done. Other than this construction over here, which nobody can be bothered to do. Oh, I should have got the constructor. Never mind. Oh, I really should check out the power grid. That's not the power grid. Actually, which one is that? F2. I really need to learn this a bit better. And what even is that? That's some... electrical wire that's not doing anything. I need to work out where the electrical grid thing is more complicated than I think. But I'm sure I can just run it up like this. I just don't understand the whole wattage thing. Let's see. That's keeps on just popping over 1,000 every so often. What about over here? There, everywhere you look, the circuit is just popping slightly over 1,000. Not all the time, but just every so often. Which is probably doing a little bit of damage to it, but nothing too bad. So I think we're on the very limit at the moment. So as long if we don't do any more machines, we should actually be okay. Although unfortunately I'm doing all this stuff, aren't I? Yeah. I hope that isn't the straw that breaks the camel's back, but I have a horrible feeling it's going to be. I think for now, until all this stuff is connected up, I'm going to turn off a couple of things. Just to make sure that nothing is used unnecessarily. But I think we're still running quite... Potential power consumed, yeah. I think we're still running quite hot. Circuit status about 960. It's a little bit less than it was. Oh, it's gone up again. Oh, it's gone really high. Just every so often it goes really high. We can only have 1,000. I'm going back to the idea of splitting things off again, but the trouble is, at the moment, look, these we actually are producing quite a bit of power from the manual generators, but we're not filling up the batteries. So I'm a little concerned there. That if I was thinking of like dividing the grid here, but that would mean we're actually providing less power here, which we kind of like need it at the moment to fill up the batteries. What we could do is... We should have got that other duplicant. What we could do is build yet another manual one. Here, just to provide stuff that... I don't know, maybe if we again split it here. But we also, down here, we add... And well, we connect the wire here, split it there, and split it there, and also add another manual generator. Because this is... I mean, this is providing a little bit of power, but we also need a little bit more. So... No. Okay, I'll try and do that. This is... Right, first of all, we need a manual generator. Once this is all connected up, it shouldn't be too bad. In theory. Because we're producing quite a bit of excess, but we also will be using more. Okay. Let's put in another one there. Maybe prioritise that. Then we will need... Oh, everyone's gone to bed. Oh, that gives me time to actually do stuff, I guess. So, if we just have an ugly old wire that goes down there, and that'll need to go in there. So, that bit there... Oh, God. So, we just don't have enough juice in the batteries at the moment, because we're using so much unrefrigerated food. Yeah, I think we just have to split up the things, aren't we? Okay. Let's wait until morning. So you're building another one of them. Oh, you're so tough. Right. We'll have to put someone else on power running duty, probably. We need to make that wire. And we have to prioritise everything. It's really annoying. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Also, there's this crap building up here again. All this piss. Maybe we should do some mopping. I still haven't bothered finding a solution for all this. But everyone's doing the power. Yeah, let's some jobs. Anyone else can join in on the power. Bob the Constrilder, you can do some power. So there'll be 4 possible runners. Right. Once this is built, I shall deconstruct some wire. It's getting cold there. We haven't quite finished yet. Well, this is a bit of a smelly old room, this. It's not awful. What's the heat like then? Nah, that's not too bad. The heat situation ain't bad. It's just, apart from around here where it's starting to get a little wacky. Okay, right, so we have now joined up the grid. So we need to cut it there. Hang on, that's soaking up power. This is producing power here. I'm just trying to work out whether we actually will have enough. We'll need another battery over here, I guess. That'll be producing power. So I think we could just do a little cut here and a little cut here, and that'll provide its own that'll be its own little grid over there. So there and there wires. And oh, research complete. So we now we can actually make all that crap I don't give a shit about. Yeah. So now this is technically I can get rid of it, I guess. I don't think there's any more research to do. Is there any more? I don't think I've ever got to the end of the thing before. No, there's literally no more research I can do. Right, that's fine. So let's deconstruct the research station, which will provide a bit more food, making space. Because we're willing to do the microbe musher. Let's actually let's do that while I think about it. A second cooking station and a second microbe musher. This is going to provide some more of the power. Have they actually deconstructed? Yes, they have. Right. So we need another battery. We'll put the battery up in the air. We'll put it up there. And connect that up. What's going on there? Oh, it's just that bit's built, but nowhere else is. I don't like the fact that none of that's actually done. So get on with it. That's not priority 9. Now it is. In all the hydrogen area. That'll need to be done. We'll do this as the meal lice thing, and that can remain as whatever it was before, the mush, the fried mush stuff. And then we'll actually start using the stuff that we're actually growing. Actually, the bloody food is actually going down severely at the moment. Okay, let's just finish this off, and then we should pretty much be done for the episode. So I'm just checking the power grid over here. Electrical wire, circuit status. That's still quite high, but it's not as high as it was. It's still staying above that. It's hovering around the 800 mark, which is enough for now. As long as we don't build. Oh god, we have to build all this now. God damn it! So that'll soak up even more stuff, but that won't be used all the time. That'll be. I'll have to remember to do the recipes for that. And meanwhile, this is almost done. Although they're having to be careful because they can't breathe up here. It's actually very slow going. Let's speed things up a bit. Right, I think we're nearly done with this. By the looks of it, well, it's not actually doing anything at the moment. That's possibly because it's full, and we actually need to actually start getting this working. Batteries are sufficiently full. Oh, okay. So it's not going to get rid of the hydrogen for the time being, because well, we've got enough. We actually need to use more power from this bit of the grid and less from this bit of the grid. So I think it does need a bit of rebalancing by the looks of it. At the moment, this one is going to get overloaded again, whereas this one is a bit lighter on that. But we'll work that out as we go, because things will have to probably be fannied around with something rotten. But at least all the hydrogen is now up here, and is going to be actually used. This is actually starting to be a bit more oxygenated, so I think we're actually going to be quite good. Let's just finish this off with a quick... get rid of all that overlay stuff. This needs a... What is it? Actually, which one is it? Can you actually turn meal... Hang on. Oh, pickle meal, that's it. Meal lice regrettably preserved in vinegar. Requires meal lice. So let's Do that continuously. And then this, when this is made... Hello, Stinky! When this is made, we'll actually make this the meal lice, a megorium. And then that should hopefully sort out the food situation. Lice loaf, continuous. And hopefully we should get ourselves a nice little... Oh, you're already doing it! Meal... Hang on a second, I think I've fucked this up. Meal lice, meal... Oh, you don't actually have to do... It's not a chain thing. It'll automatically just pickle it. Huh. Well, that means that's probably unnecessary then. Let's disable that for now. I think I might have just done an unnecessary thing. But never mind. We'll have 2 sources of food now, which is all rather handy, because we're actually running very low. I think this is the reason why the food is going down. It's because we've hardly got any like dirt left. That's hence why I'm doing all this digging. We do need dirt because things need it. And I forgot we haven't actually been doing much digging recently. Quickly just sort that out, otherwise that's going to be undermined. And hopefully we should now be on the way to sorting out a few things in time for the next episode. So let's actually stop here. Nothing really much going on here, but we actually starting to use some of this luxurious power that we're creating. We need to find new things to power, and we'll do that in the next episode. So subscribe for future episodes, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.